Okay, so the audio for this video might not be too great because I'm only using my laptop speakers, but that doesn't really matter for this video. So when I was originally programming my softpots, I had imagined using a line object so that whenever my fingers let go of my softpot, um, the values will just go back down to zero from where my fingers left off. But that didn't quite happen when I was originally programming for it. Um, I didn't really do it quite right. But so here, I'll just show it first. So we're on the original programming here. Yeah, and the print is connected. So you can see $1. Yeah, that's not right. That's incorrect. So when I press my softpot and let go. Okay, so first of all, there are a bunch of error messages. That isn't a problem. It's not hurting the program or anything. So if I click on one, okay, so this one is the first one. What's happening is that the line object is getting a value 0 before its message could be banged, and line objects don't like zeros for whatever reason. But that's okay. And for the purposes of troubleshooting and showing this video, it's actually a good thing because then you can see precisely when I let go of my softpots in the console here. So if you look at the values, you can see I'm holding. And then when I let go, the value suddenly jumps up to 1023, so to the highest. And then the line object does its thing and slowly and gradually brings the values back down to 0. So instead of bringing them back down from 446, it first jumps up and comes back down. And I call that the snap because in my pieces, when I play, it sounds like an accent with my samples that I'm scrubbing. So like a snap. And it's actually really cool. I actually quite like it, and I actually use that to my advantage in Color the Bird's Cries and in Fire and Ice. It's actually really, really good. And in a bit in Losing Touch, although I don't think it's quite pronounced in that piece either. So I actually really like it. But it has been on my mind for what if I do want it to work the way I had originally intended it to work. So I've been working on that. So if I disconnect that and switch to the new one here. So this is my new programming. Now, I'm not sure if I'll even use this in the future because I quite like the snap, but I figured it out now in case if I ever need it later on in life. So I need to connect the print here. So if I press on my softpot and then let go, now there's still the error messages. That's only because I had only programmed this one line here. So if I go to the error, see it's the other one that I haven't updated yet. That's okay because for troubleshooting demo purposes, it shows when I let go of the softpot. So here, you can see I'm holding on, and when I let go, it starts to come down right from the values that I was holding on. So it goes from like 511 to 408, 306. So it doesn't jump up first before coming back down. So how I did this. Well, first of all, I slowed down the values slightly with pipe. That's very important. So here, the values are coming in to the line object directly here. So that way it constantly gets updated there. That's very important. And it comes into this message here. So that way the most updated value will go into the message for the line object here. Now they're both gated, and that's very important. I'll explain that in a sec. So it's very important that it's slowed down, so that way when it reaches 1024, it won't be 1024 when it gets into here. So when I let go, it goes to 1024. It bangs this and bangs a whole bunch of things in a very specific order. So it first closes this gate, so that way for sure 1024 doesn't go into this message. It then bangs the message, so you can see 511. It then goes through into the message that the line object needs in order for it to do its thing. Then it closes this gate off, so that way the line is not receiving these values. It closes it so it will only read this message and not what's coming in here. So after that, it then bangs the message for the line object, so it will gradually go down here. And then this is very important. When it reaches 0, so select 0, there's a slight delay, so that way I make sure that it doesn't, the bang doesn't happen too early. And then it reopens this gate so it can receive the values again. So if I press on here and let go, I can keep doing that. And it's nice and smooth, and it doesn't jump all the way to the top before coming back down. And again, I'm not sure if I'll even use this at all, but it's nice to know that I have it.